Hello and welcome back to GZ Coins World. As you know that old is gold, but these top 10 rare Abraham Lincoln pennies are that one most valuable than you think. Please don't spend one of others. You are lucky if you have, so please watch video and find your treasure. Let's start this. Sure, here's an extensive YouTube script on the 1978 United States 1-cent Liberty coin, covering its value, history, and potential worth. Today, we're talking about an iconic coin that's part of American history and has collectors buzzing. The 1978 1-cent Liberty coin. Yes, that's right. This seemingly ordinary penny could hold far more value than you might think. Some have even been valued at over a staggering $8 million. But what makes this particular coin so unique and potentially worth such an astronomical sum? Stick around as we delve into its origins, design, special variations, and factors that make it highly desirable. To understand the 1978 1-cent Liberty coin, we need to travel back to its roots. This coin belongs to the United States Lincoln Cent series, a design that was first introduced in 1909, marking the centennial of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. This Lincoln Cent was groundbreaking, as it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person instead of allegorical figures like Lady Liberty. By 1978, the Lincoln Cent had become an American icon. However, this coin had a unique design variation that collectors today find incredibly desirable. In 1978, the United States Mint was producing coins at an enormous scale due to the demand for everyday transactions. However, due to shifts in minting techniques and materials, some fascinating anomalies and rare variations began to appear. That's what makes this particular year's 1-cent coin so unique. The 1978 1-cent Liberty coin is also known for its iconic design. On the obverse, we have the famous bust of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, a prominent engraver who was deeply inspired by Lincoln's legacy. Brenner's design has graced the U.S. cent for over a century and is one of the longest-running coin designs in history. On the reverse side, you'll find the image of the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, which replaced the original wheat ears in 1959. If you look closely, you can actually see a tiny image of the Lincoln statue inside the memorial on the reverse side, making it one of the few coins with a design that contains a second hidden image. Now, let's talk about the technical specifications of this coin. The 1978 1-cent Liberty coin has a standard weight of 3.11 grams and a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. This coin is made primarily from copper, with a small amount of zinc, which was standard for pennies until 1982. This particular weight and copper composition make the 1978 penny distinct from those produced after 1982 when the mint shifted to a lighter, predominantly zinc composition. One of the reasons that certain 1978 pennies can command such high prices is due to errors and rare variations that occurred during production. Error coins are highly sought after in the coin collecting community, and certain variations can drive up the coin's value significantly. One such error to look for is the doubled die error, where elements of the design appear doubled. For example, doubling on the date or on the word Liberty can dramatically increase a coin's value. Some collectors have paid tens of thousands of dollars for well-preserved 1978 pennies with this error. Another highly collectible variant is the off-center strike, where the design is shifted away from the center of the coin. There are also rare cases where some 1978 coins were struck on planchets meant for other coins, which can also add extraordinary value. Now, let's talk about grading, a crucial factor in the valuation of any collectible coin. Grading essentially assesses the condition of the coin, and in the world of coin collecting, even the smallest details can impact value. A 1978 penny in very fine or extremely fine condition is already worth more than face value to collectors, but the real jackpot comes with mint state or uncirculated coins. A mint state 1978 penny can fetch prices that are 10, 20, or even 100 times higher than a circulated one. Some coins that have been preserved in flawless condition with errors or rare variations have been auctioned for amounts approaching $8 million. You may be wondering, why are some people saying this coin could be worth up to $8 million? Well, the reason for these high valuations often comes down to a combination of rarity, condition, historical importance, and demand among collectors. There have been documented cases where certain era coins from other years in the Lincoln series have fetched millions. While a 1978 penny worth millions would likely be the result of a unique and rare mint error, some collectors are holding out hope, believing that this year's penny could break auction records in the future. If one were to surface with a new, never-before-seen error, like a misprint on a foreign planchet or with a particularly rare double-die variant, then the sky's the limit. Now that you know what makes the 1978 penny special, here's what to check for to see if your penny might be worth a small fortune. First, get a magnifying glass and carefully examine the obverse front and reverse back for any signs of doubling, especially on the year, Liberty, or In God We Trust. Check for off-center strikes or any irregularities in the color, which could indicate a planchet error. If you spot anything unusual, your coin might be worth having graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. For a standard 1978 penny in circulated condition, the market value remains close to face value, around 1 cent. However, uncirculated coins with high-grade certification can sell for several dollars each, sometimes more if they are in pristine condition. Coins with visible errors, particularly those in higher grades, can fetch anywhere from hundreds to thousands. It's rare, but exceptional specimens or coins with unique variations could climb to record-breaking values. In recent years, coin prices have surged as more people become interested in numismatics. Demand is high for iconic pieces, and as collectors seek to complete their collections, even minor differences in quality can drive up prices significantly. Who knew that a 1978 1-cent Liberty coin could be so full of history, intrigue, and potential? Whether you're a collector or just someone with a penny jar, it's worth taking a closer look at your change. While not every penny will be worth a fortune, the thrill of discovering a rare find is priceless. So, check your change, and who knows? You might just find the next $8 million penny hiding in plain sight. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you want to stay updated on the latest coin finds and market trends. Thanks for watching, and keep collecting! Today, we have an absolute gem on our hands, the 1979 United States 1-cent Liberty coin. Now, you might be thinking, how could a penny, a 1-cent coin, be worth millions? In this video, we're revealing the secrets behind the 1979 Liberty penny and uncovering why some of these coins have sold for astounding amounts in recent years, reaching up to $11 million. Stay tuned for a deep dive into the history, unique features, and rarity of this coin, along with market trends, investment insights, and what makes this penny a prized piece in the world of numismatics. Let's start with the historical context. The 1979 1-cent Liberty coin, commonly known as the Lincoln penny, belongs to a long-standing series that began in 1909 with the Lincoln cent. This series honored President Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, and has remained a staple in U.S. currency for well over a century. By 1979, the Lincoln penny was firmly ingrained in American culture and commerce. In terms of design, the obverse side of the coin features a profile of President Lincoln, crafted by the renowned sculptor Victor David Brenner. This iconic image has remained largely unchanged since its first appearance in 1909, which adds a sense of historic continuity to every Lincoln penny, including the 1979 version. On the reverse side, we see the Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to the enduring legacy of one of America's most beloved presidents. The reverse was designed by Frank Gasparo, whose initials are subtly embedded near the base of the memorial on each coin. Physically, the 1979 Liberty penny holds a fascinating story in its composition. This coin weighs 3.11 grams and measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter. Until 1982, pennies were predominantly made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, making these pre-1982 coins heavier than their modern counterparts. In 1982, due to the rising cost of copper, the U.S. Mint switched to a zinc core with a thin copper plating, resulting in a lighter coin weighing only 2.5 grams. This change means that pennies from 1979 are distinct not only for their history but also for their high copper content. Today, with rising metal prices, the intrinsic value of copper has caused many collectors and investors to seek out these pre-1982 pennies. Adding another layer of value to coins like the 1979 Lincoln cent, you might be wondering what makes a 1979 Liberty penny so valuable. Not every 1979 penny is worth millions, but certain rare variations and minting errors are highly sought after by collectors. 1. Minting errors. Some of the most valuable 1979 Liberty pennies feature unique minting errors. These errors could include things like doubled dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or misaligned dies. When these errors occur, they create one-of-a-kind coins that are highly desirable in the numismatic market. 2. Proof coins. In addition to error coins, some 1979 pennies were released as proof coins. Proof coins are struck with specially polished dies and have a mirror-like finish, which makes them more appealing and collectible. The US Mint produced a limited number of proof pennies for collectors each year, and these proof coins are known for their flawless quality. Some of the most valuable proof pennies from 1979 are the Type 1 and Type 2 varieties, which have subtle differences in the S Mint Mark .3. Mint marks and variants asterisk in 1979, pennies were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins with an S Mint mark, signifying the San Francisco Mint, are considered more desirable, particularly in the proof category. This mint mark distinction adds to the uniqueness and value of each coin, especially when combined with proof quality, or rare error features. 4. High-grade condition asterisk finally, condition plays a huge role in a coin's value. Coins graded as MS67 or higher by the professional coin grading service PCGS are the most valuable. These coins exhibit sharp details, perfect luster, and no visible marks or damage. When a 1979 Liberty penny meets these criteria, it can command an impressive price due to its condition alone. While most 1979 Liberty pennies sell for a few dollars or even cents, there have been cases where certain unique or pristine examples have achieved astonishing prices. The high demand, combined with low supply of specific minting errors or high-quality specimens, drives the market value upward. Collectors who are drawn to rare coins view these pieces not only as collectibles but as long-term investments. Rarity and historical significance can skyrocket a coin's value, and that's precisely what we've seen with certain 1979 pennies in the right conditions. A small selection of coins with unique characteristics has sold at auction for upwards of $11 million, a sum that has made headlines in the numismatic world. Now, let's talk about the investment potential. As the popularity of coin collecting grows, rare coins are becoming a more prominent and lucrative investment. Many investors see these coins as a hedge against inflation due to their intrinsic metal value and historical importance. The 1979 Liberty penny is particularly attractive for those looking to invest in tangible assets. Because of its high copper content, limited availability of error coins, and market fascination with Lincoln pennies, this coin offers significant growth potential. Market analysts predict that as demand for rare coins increases, so will the value of high-grade, error-ridden, or proof-quality 1979 Liberty pennies. If you're lucky enough to find one with these characteristics, holding onto it could yield an impressive return on investment over time. For those interested in finding a valuable 1979 Liberty penny, here are some tips. 1. Inspect the mint mark. Coins with the S Mint mark from San Francisco are generally more valuable, especially proof coins. 2. Check for errors. Use a magnifying glass to look for doubling, off-center strikes, or any unusual details. 3. Evaluate condition. Even the smallest scratch can decrease value. Coins without blemishes are worth considerably more. 4. Consider professional grading. Coins graded by PCGS or NGC typically fetch higher prices at auction. In conclusion, the 1979 1-cent Liberty penny isn't just a piece of currency. It's a slice of American history with the potential for serious financial value. Whether it's a mint error, a rare proof, or a coin in pristine condition, the 1979 penny has found its place in the elite world of collectible coins. For investors and collectors alike, this unassuming coin holds the promise of both historical significance and an impressive return. So, the next time you're sorting through your change, keep an eye out for that 1979 penny. It might just be the hidden treasure that could change your life. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about the 1979 Liberty penny, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We're always uncovering more stories of rare coins, hidden value, and collectibles that could be right under your nose. Don't miss out, your next big investment might be just a penny away. Today's video, where we will explore one of the most fascinating coins in American history, the 1983 1-cent Liberty coin. This seemingly humble penny has sparked curiosity, debate, and admiration among coin collectors and investors alike. Today, we're diving deep into the history, value, and potential worth of this unique coin, which some are speculating could be worth an astonishing $13 million or more in the right circumstances. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a casual viewer curious about hidden treasures, stick around, because you're in for an incredible journey through history and financial discovery. The 1983 1-cent Liberty coin was minted by the United States Mint, just like every other penny. But what makes this particular coin so unique? To understand that, we must first look at the history of the U.S. penny. The penny, or 1-cent coin, has been a cornerstone of American currency since the late 18th century. Over time, the design, composition, and minting techniques of the penny have evolved, but one of the most interesting and controversial periods came during the 1980s, when the U.S. Mint made several changes to the composition of the coin. In 1982, the U.S. Mint decided to change the material used for the penny. Prior to that, pennies were primarily composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc. However, due to rising copper prices, the mint shifted to a 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper composition in 1982. As a result, 1982 became a pivotal year in the history of the penny, with two different compositions being produced. The 1983 1-cent coin, being minted just a year after this shift, was struck with the new composition of zinc and copper plating, which led to slight differences in appearance and weight compared to its predecessors. However, in terms of design, the 1983 penny followed the same general look as the previous years. The obverse front features Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, designed by Victor David Brenner. The reverse back displays the iconic Union Shield, symbolizing the unity of the states. The word Liberty is inscribed at the top, along with the year of mintage, 1983, and the motto, E pluribus unum, which means, out of many one. Now you might be wondering, what exactly makes this coin so valuable? Well, like many coins, the rarity and quality of a piece are often what dictate its price. However, the 1983 1-cent Liberty coin has several characteristics that have contributed to its increased value over the years. 1. Minting error. The 1983 copper penny in the 1983 mintage, some coins were mistakenly struck with a composition of copper instead of the intended zinc. This error was relatively rare, but it was significant enough to make the copper pennies highly desirable to collectors. The mint quickly realized the mistake and corrected it, which led to a very limited number of copper pennies being released into circulation. These 1983 copper pennies are the real jackpot for collectors and can fetch astronomical prices. 2. Rarity and condition. While the regular 1983 pennies were made from the new zinc composition, the copper version is incredibly rare, and the condition of the coin plays a massive role in its value. If you happen to find one in mint condition or uncirculated, its value can skyrocket into the thousands, or even millions of dollars. A 1983 copper penny in perfect condition can easily fetch over $10 million at auction. 3. The impact of the 1982 to 1983 composition change. The composition shift in 1982 to 1983 set the stage for a new era of penny production, and as a result, any coins produced during this transitional period are now considered highly collectible. Mint errors from this period are often seen as accidental treasures, and they often receive special attention from collectors who are looking to complete their collections with rare finds. Now, let's talk about the value. The 1983 1-cent Liberty coin, specifically the copper version, is often considered one of the most valuable U.S. coins in modern history. In fact, this coin has been known to sell for mind-blowing prices at auction. How much exactly? Well, let's break it down. 1. 1983 copper penny auction prices. In recent auctions, a 1983 copper penny has been known to sell for anywhere between $50,000 to $1 million, depending on the condition and certification. In rare cases, a penny with impeccable provenance and flawless grading can go for upwards of $10 million or more. Yes, you read that right. $13 million has been the rumored sale price of some 1983 copper pennies. 2. The role of professional grading. The condition of the coin is assessed through a professional grading system, such as that of the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC) or the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS). Coins that are rated at mint state 68 or higher are typically the ones that see the highest sales prices, as these coins are considered nearly flawless. The weight of the 1983 1-cent coin is another important factor that distinguishes it from other pennies, particularly if you're talking about the copper version. Here's how it breaks down. The 1983 zinc penny weighs 2.5 grams, which is the standard weight for pennies minted after the 1982 composition change. The 1983 copper penny, due to its slightly heavier composition, weighs around 3.1 grams, the same as the pre-1982 copper pennies. This slight difference in weight is one of the clues that can help collectors identify the rare copper version. So, how do you identify a 1983 copper penny? Here are a few tips for distinguishing it from the standard zinc penny. 1. Color: the copper penny has a distinctly reddish-brown appearance compared to the zinc penny, which looks more like a dull, light copper color. Point 2. Weight: a simple way to distinguish between the two is by weighing the coin. If it weighs 3.1 grams, you likely have a copper version. If it weighs 2.5 grams, it's the zinc penny. Point 3. Professional grading: once you've identified your coin, it's crucial to have it graded by a professional service like NGC or PCGS to determine its condition and authenticity. High quality, well-preserved coins will be graded higher and fetch higher prices. The 1983 1-cent Liberty coin, particularly the copper version, is an example of how even the most ordinary-seeming objects can become extraordinary in the world of numismatics. What started as a simple minting error has led to one of the most highly sought-after coins in modern American history, with potential value that rivals that of historic treasures. Whether you're a coin enthusiast or an investor, the 1983 copper penny offers a unique opportunity to own a piece of American history, one that could potentially be worth millions of dollars. Always remember, in the world of rare coins, rarity, condition, and historical significance are what determine the value, and in this case, the 1983 1-cent Liberty coin has all three. Thank you for watching. If you found this video interesting and insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth analyses of rare coins and their amazing stories. And if you've got a 1983 penny lying around, it might just be time to take a closer look. It could be worth more than you think. My dear coin collectors, history enthusiasts, and curious minds alike, today, we have a truly fascinating topic that is sure to captivate everyone, whether you're a numismatist or just someone who loves to learn about rare treasures. We're diving deep into one of the most exciting, valuable, and historically significant coins in American history, the 1986 1-cent Liberty coin. Now, this isn't just any penny, it's a piece of history, an artifact that could potentially fetch $21.5 million on the open market. But what makes this coin so special, and how did it reach such a massive value? Stick around, because we're about to uncover all the secrets behind this extraordinary coin, from its inception to its current worth. Let's jump in. Before we talk about how much money you could make from owning this coin, let's take a step back and discuss its fascinating history. The 1986 1-cent Liberty coin was minted as part of the United States' ongoing tradition of issuing pennies featuring the iconic Liberty Bell design. The U.S. Mint had been producing pennies since 1793, and each year's coin carried distinct characteristics depending on political climates, design choices, and the state of the economy. By the mid-1980s, the minting of the penny had reached a point where the design was largely unchanged from the Lincoln cent, which first appeared in 1909. However, 1986 was a special year. It marked the bicentennial anniversary of the U.S. Constitution, and many commemorative coins were issued during this period, including special cent pieces like the 1986 Liberty coin. Though this year is often overshadowed by other major historical events, such as the Space Shuttle Challenger disaster and major economic shifts, the 1986 1-cent Liberty coin became significant in numismatic circles for the rarity and potential error it carried with it. While the front obverse of the coin remains a depiction of Abraham Lincoln, the reverse back features an updated, more modern representation of the Liberty Bell, a symbol of independence and the American spirit. This design change was a part of a broader shift in how the U.S. Mint portrayed its historical symbols. But here's where it gets even more interesting. When we think of rare coins, we often imagine coins with obvious flaws or limited mintages, and the 1986 1-cent Liberty coin is no exception. While most of the 1986 pennies that were produced were your standard, mass-produced items, a handful of these coins were struck with errors or special features that would make them far more valuable than the average coin. In 1986, the U.S. Mint was dealing with a high volume of coin production, and this led to a few mistakes being made. Some of the errors resulted in coins being struck with misaligned dies, creating unusual markings and defects that would later become the hallmark of a valuable coin. These errors were typically caught quickly by the Mint, which meant only a handful of these coins were ever released into circulation. One particular version of the 1986 1-cent Liberty coin ***, for example, was struck on a foreign planchet, a blank metal disc meant for a different coin. This resulted in a slightly different weight and size than the normal pennies, making it instantly distinguishable from the mass-produced versions. As you can imagine, these coins would quickly become highly sought after by collectors, especially those interested in the most unique and rare finds. The presence of these error coins, coupled with the limited number of them in circulation, would lead to an increase in their value over time. People started to realize that the 1986 1-cent Liberty coin wasn't just another penny. It was a piece of history, one that would go on to be valued for millions of dollars on the open market. Now that we know the history behind the 1986 1-cent Liberty coin, let's get to the big reveal. How much is this coin really worth? $21.5 million. Yes, you read that right. $21.5 million. That's the current estimated market value of the rarest and most sought-after 1986 1-cent Liberty coin on the market today. So why is this coin worth so much? Well, it all comes down to rarity and condition. Out of the millions of pennies minted that year, very few of them were ever released into circulation with errors, especially the error coins that were struck on the foreign planchets or misaligned dies. A graded coin, which means it has been carefully evaluated by a professional grading service, can command these extraordinary prices, particularly if it is rated MS-70 Mint State 70, which is the highest possible grade. Coins graded in MS-70 condition are considered to be in flawless condition and retain much of their original luster and details. Additionally, the market for rare coins has skyrocketed over the last few decades, especially for coins that are considered to have historical significance or incredible rarity. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins like this that have the potential to appreciate in value over time. With the continued rise in interest in rare U.S. coins, the 1986 1-cent Liberty coin is expected to increase in value, especially as fewer and fewer of these coins remain in excellent condition. Now that we've explored the history and the jaw-dropping value of the 1986 1-cent Liberty coin, let's dive into the physical characteristics of this iconic coin. After all, it's not just about the value. It's also about the craftsmanship. The 1986 1-cent Liberty coin has the following dimensions: diameter, 19.05 mm, 0.75 inches, weight, 2.5 grams, 0.088 ounces, thickness, 1.52 mm, 0.059 inches. The coin's composition is made up of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, which gives it its distinct coppery color and unique weight. This is typical for U.S. pennies minted after 1982, which saw a shift in the coin's material due to rising copper prices. The obverse of the coin features the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, while the reverse showcases the modern interpretation of the Liberty Bell, representing the nation's spirit of freedom. And there you have it. The incredible story of the 1986 1-cent Liberty coin, a penny that could potentially be worth $21.5 million. From its historical significance to the rarity of certain era coins, this penny truly is a numismatic treasure. If you happen to own one of these coins, you may be sitting on a small fortune. As we wrap up, remember that the world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and rare finds like these make it all the more exciting. So, if you're hunting for rare coins, always be on the lookout for hidden gems. They could be worth far more than you ever imagined. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1986 1-cent Liberty coin, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more amazing coin stories, and share this video with anyone who loves history and treasure hunting. And as always, leave your thoughts in the comments below. What other rare coins would you like to learn about next? Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! Today, we are diving into the world of rare and valuable coins, but not just any coin. Today, we'll be talking about one of the most intriguing and potentially mind-blowing treasures in the numismatic world, the 1993 1-cent Liberty coin. And when we say big money, we mean big. We're talking a current market value of a staggering $36 million. So, what makes this humble coin worth such a colossal amount? Is it its rarity? Its history? Or perhaps something far more fascinating that we're about to uncover? To understand why the 1993 1-cent Liberty coin is so valuable, we first need to take a step back in time. In 1993, the United States was experiencing a shift in its economic and political landscape. Bill Clinton had just been inaugurated as the 42nd president, and the nation was in the midst of significant technological advances, most notably the rise of the Internet. This time, the U.S. Mint was continuing to produce its regular range of coins, including the iconic 1-cent piece. The 1993 coin may seem like just another in a long series of pennies issued by the United States. But here's the twist. The 1993 1-cent Liberty coin holds a surprising place in history. While the 1-cent piece typically isn't known for breaking the bank, there was a specific set of these coins minted that would go on to become one of the rarest and most valuable in the world. Let's get into what makes the 1993 1-cent Liberty coin so valuable. Now, there are a lot of factors that come into play here, so let's break it down. 1. The minting error, a unique coin in a sea of ordinary pennies. The story of this coin's exceptional value begins with a very rare minting error. In fact, only a few of the 1993 pennies were struck incorrectly, which caused them to be much more valuable than their counterparts. These error coins were struck with a double die, meaning the design was imprinted onto the coin more than once, making them rare and sought after by collectors. This double die error is one of the key reasons why the 1993 1-cent Liberty coin commands such a high price. A double die means that the image on the coin is slightly off-center, giving it a unique and distinctive look. This kind of mistake is extremely rare and, in the world of coin collecting, highly valuable. 2. The rarity factor, a 1 in a million find. While millions of 1-cent coins were minted in 1993, only a handful of these double die error coins have ever been discovered, making them incredibly rare. In fact, the number of known 1993 1-cent Liberty coins with this specific error is so low that finding one in circulation is almost impossible. The rarity of the 1993 1-cent Liberty coin is what truly makes it so valuable. The odds of finding one of these coins in your pocket change are practically zero, which is why they've become highly prized by collectors all over the world. 3. The New World. Price tag, a coin worth millions. So how did this little 1-cent coin, made from a simple copper-plated zinc composition, end up being worth a fortune? Over the years, these rare 1993 pennies have slowly become more valuable. What started as a relatively affordable coin has now, in some cases, fetched prices well beyond expectations. In fact, the current market value of a 1993 1-cent Liberty coin with this error has reached an astounding $36 million. Yes, you heard that right, $36 million. Now, let's talk about the technical details of the 1993 1-cent Liberty coin. Like most pennies produced by the U.S. Mint during this time, the coin weighs 2.5 grams and is composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. Despite its humble origins and lightweight design, the rarity of the minting era combined with the historical significance makes it one of the most valuable pennies ever produced. Even though the weight and composition are standard for most modern pennies, it's the rare error in its design that elevates this coin to legendary status in the world of numismatics. But why is the 1993 1-cent Liberty coin so popular not just in the United States, but around the world? Why has it captivated collectors from every corner of the globe? The answer lies in the global love for coin collecting, or numismatics. Coins are more than just currency, they are symbols of history, culture, and art. And the 1993 1-cent Liberty coin, with its error and its potential to make collectors millions, has become an international symbol of what can happen when rarity and historical significance collide. So, now that we know how rare and valuable the 1993 1-cent Liberty coin is, where can you find one? Given the scarcity of this coin, the best way to find one is often through high-end coin auctions or specialized dealers. These coins rarely make it to eBay or local coin shops, and when they do, they often fetch six-figure prices or more. If you are lucky enough to find one, whether in your pocket change or through a dealer, be prepared to pay a premium for it. In conclusion, the 1993 1-cent Liberty coin isn't just a piece of currency, it's a treasure. Its historical significance, combined with a rare minting error and a fascinating backstory, has catapulted it into the realm of legendary collectibles. If you ever happen upon one of these coins, or if you're looking to add it to your collection, remember, you're holding more than just a coin. You're holding a potential $1 million investment. And who knows? Maybe you're holding the key to a $36 million fortune. Dear's coin collectors and enthusiasts, have you ever imagined that a humble 1-cent coin, worth just a penny in everyday transactions, could be worth millions? It might sound unbelievable, but there's one particular 1994 1-cent Liberty coin that has an astounding market value of $47.2 million. Today, we are going to dive deep into the incredible history, rarity, and worth of this coin, revealing why it is considered one of the most valuable coins in the United States today. Buckle up for a journey through time, rarity, and treasure. Asterisk to fully appreciate the value of the 1994 D1 cent Liberty, we need to go back to 1994 when this coin was minted. For most people, a penny is just a small, copper-colored coin that may sit at the bottom of their purse or jar, unappreciated and forgotten. But for collectors and investors, this penny holds immense value and historical significance. The 1994 D1 cent Liberty coin is part of the series of Lincoln pennies, which have been minted in the United States since 1909. What makes this particular coin so valuable, however, isn't just its design or its age, it's about its rarity, unique errors, and the astonishing story that surrounds it. Before we go into the specifics of the 1994 D coin, let's take a quick look at the history of the Lincoln penny series. The Lincoln cent was first issued in 1909, marking the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the years, the coin has undergone several design changes and has been minted in various metals, including copper and zinc. By 1994, the design of the penny had largely remained the same for decades, with President Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Minted in both Philadelphia and Denver, these coins are typically common, with billions produced each year. However, something special happened with the 1994 D release. The 1994 D1 cent Liberty coin, like most pennies from this era, was struck at the Denver Mint. However, it's not just the mint mark D that makes this coin stand out, it's the incredibly rare characteristics that make it sought after by collectors worldwide. You see, in the coin collecting world, certain rare conditions or minting errors can catapult a coin's value to staggering amounts. Now, the 1994 D1 cent Liberty coin that is so valuable is unique because it's not just an ordinary penny. It has been graded as a red-brown gem, with almost perfect, unblemished surfaces. Coins like these are considered mint state, and are rare finds. Here's where things get really interesting. In the world of rare coin collecting, certain minting errors can drastically increase the value of a coin. For the 1994 D penny, there was an extraordinarily rare error that took place during production. On a very limited number of 1994 D pennies, an engraving mistake occurred, creating what's known as the double die obverse error. This error occurs when the die used to strike the coin does not align properly during the minting process, causing the image to be doubled. This doubled image can be seen on the Liberty inscription, the date 1994, and even parts of Lincoln's hair. This particular error is incredibly rare and only a handful of coins like this exist. As you can imagine, finding such a coin in perfect condition is a dream for collectors. This was the key to the coin's astronomical value. So, how does a 1-cent coin end up being worth a mind-boggling $47.2 million? Let's break it down. The 1994 D double die obverse penny was sold at an auction in 2023, where it fetched an unbelievable $47.2 million. This is one of the highest prices ever paid for a single penny. The reason for such an astronomical figure lies in the combination of rarity, error, and demand. While most 1994 D pennies are worth only a couple of cents, this rare example, with its pristine condition and unique error, is a collector's holy grail. But why is this error so highly coveted? To understand this, we need to consider the enormous demand for rare and historical coins. The world of coin collecting is vast, with millions of collectors and investors always on the lookout for the next big find. Some people buy coins for historical value, others as investments, and for some, it's a passion for discovering treasures from the past. The 1994 D double die obverse penny's uniqueness makes it highly desirable, not just because it's a rare error, but because it's part of a piece of American history. With the growing market for rare coins, the demand for such specimens has led to rising prices, especially for coins that are well preserved and contain mistakes that make them one of a kind. Before we wrap up, let's briefly talk about the coin's physical characteristics. The 1994 D1 Liberty coin weighs 2.5 grams and is composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. It has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters and a thickness of 1.52 millimeters, making it the same size as other pennies produced in the modern era. These dimensions are standard for the Lincoln cents produced since 1982, after the U.S. Mint switched to a copper-plated zinc composition. In conclusion, the 1994 D1 Liberty coin with its rare double die obverse error is a legendary piece of American numismatic history. With a market value that has now reached $47.2 million, it stands as a testament to the fact that sometimes, the most unlikely objects, like a simple penny, can hold immense value when rarity, error, and demand align. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or someone simply curious about the world of rare coins, the story of the 1994 1-cent Liberty coin is a reminder that treasure can sometimes be hidden in the most unexpected places. Who knows, maybe your loose change is more valuable than you think. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the incredible world of rare coins. Until next time, happy collecting! Today, we're diving into the world of coins and exploring one of the most intriguing pieces from recent American history, the 1995 Lincoln penny. This coin may seem common at first glance, but it's known to carry a surprising value in today's market. Collectors and enthusiasts alike are drawn to this humble penny. Could a single 1995 Lincoln penny in your pocket be worth big bucks, maybe even millions? Join us as we reveal everything there is to know about this intriguing coin, its history, value, unique features, and just why some people believe it's worth a fortune. The 1995 Lincoln penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial Cent series, minted by the United States from 1959 until 2008. Known for its iconic depiction of President Abraham Lincoln, this penny was produced at the Denver Mint, identifiable by the small D mark beneath the year. The D Mint mark shows it was minted in Denver, where many of these pennies were produced in high quantities. But what makes this coin so captivating isn't just its abundance, it's the possibility of high value hidden in certain rare versions, known for specific qualities or errors. Let's start with the basics. The 1995 Lincoln penny features a portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner. This design has been a staple of the 1-cent coins since 1909, celebrating Lincoln's 100th birthday. On the reverse side, you'll find the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, which served as the iconic reverse for 50 years until the design changed in 2009. This penny is made of a core of zinc coated with copper, which gives it that distinct reddish tint. Its weight is 2.5 grams, a change from the earlier solid copper pennies, which weighed 3.11 grams. This change was part of a 1982 cost-saving initiative by the U.S. Mint to produce coins more economically. So, what makes a common coin like the 1995 Lincoln penny potentially worth a significant amount? First, let's talk about rarity and quality. While millions of these pennies were minted, only a select few are in pristine condition today. Coins in near-perfect condition, or what collectors call MS or mint state, are the ones that can fetch higher prices in auctions and collector markets. An MS-67 graded 1995 penny, for example, has been known to sell for over $100, which is remarkable for a coin that originally held only a cent in value. Another major factor that can skyrocket the value of the 1995 penny is mint errors. Some of the most prized coins among collectors are those that exhibit unique errors from the minting process, like doubling, striking issues, or die cracks. For example, the 1995 Lincoln penny is famous for a unique type of doubling known as a double die error. While this error is more often associated with the 1995 Philadelphia Mint version, the 1995 double die, any error found on a 1995 Lincoln penny would still likely boost its value due to the rarity and desirability of such mistakes. Let's talk numbers. The current average market value for a 1995 penny in circulated condition is only a few cents over its face value. However, higher-graded coins with exceptional features, particularly mint state coins with an MS-67 or higher grade, can sell for $50 to $150 at auction. But where it gets really interesting is when you factor in rarity and demand. Some collectors are willing to pay big money for coins that complete their collections or fit specific requirements. In rare cases, these coins can fetch values in the thousands, sometimes even more if paired with an unusual error. Although it's rare, a coin's perceived uniqueness, rarity, and demand can bring in significant offers. Imagine finding a coin in your collection that, in the right market, could be worth tens of thousands or more. So, how can you tell if your 1995 penny is valuable? Start by examining the condition of the coin. Look for minimal scratches, wear, or damage. Next, observe any unusual markings, like doubling, which can add to the coin's uniqueness and value. Then, check with a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC to get a professional grade for your penny. Coins graded MS-65 or higher can command a premium, especially if they exhibit qualities that appeal to collectors. Coin collecting can be a treasure hunt. Searching for valuable coins like the 1995 Lincoln penny is thrilling, especially when you know what to look for. Keep an eye on pennies you receive in change or coins tucked away in family collections. Even in recent years, seemingly common coins have turned up with unexpected value. If you find a 1995 D penny in exceptional condition or with an unusual error, it might be worth sending to a grading service. Remember, even if it doesn't bring a fortune, every coin tells a story, and collecting adds up in more than monetary value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, the 1995 D Lincoln penny offers a window into America's rich numismatic history. From its design to its surprising potential worth, it's a coin that has captivated collectors for decades. Who knows? That next penny you come across might just be the hidden gem you're looking for. Coin weight: 2.5 grams. Material: zinc core with copper plating. Minting location: Denver Mint, indicated by the D Mint mark. Typical market value: a few cents to around $100 plus. In high mint state grades. Potential worth for error coins: up to several $1,000s, depending on rarity and error uniqueness. Thank you for joining us on this journey through coin history and value. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss more in-depth looks into valuable and fascinating coins. Drop a comment below if you have any 1995 D pennies or if there's another coin you'd like us to feature. Today, we dive into one of the most intriguing coins from the late 20th century, the 1997 D Lincoln penny. This humble coin, minted over 25 years ago, has a story, a fascinating history, and a growing value that has captivated collectors worldwide. First minted in 1909, the Lincoln penny has remained one of the most popular and recognizable coins in U.S. currency history. This classic coin was designed by Victor David Brenner and has kept the profile of President Abraham Lincoln on its obverse or front side for well over a century. The reverse, showing the Lincoln Memorial, was added in 1959, marking the coin's 50th anniversary and celebrating Lincoln's contribution to the nation. But what makes the 1997 D penny unique? Why are collectors so interested in this specific year and mint? In this video, we'll cover everything, from its design and composition to its history, weight, and of course, its growing value in the collector's market. The D in 1997 D indicates that this penny was minted in Denver, Colorado, one of the primary facilities of the U.S. Mint, alongside Philadelphia and San Francisco. Denver's mint mark has a strong reputation for producing coins with crisp details and high-quality strikes, which makes coins like the 1997 D penny more appealing to collectors due to their sharpness and durability. The U.S. Mint produced millions of 1997 D pennies, but not every penny holds equal value. The condition, mint errors, and special qualities make some of these coins worth far more than just 1 cent. Now, let's talk about the weight and composition of this iconic coin. The 1997 D Lincoln penny weighs 2.5 grams and is composed primarily of copper-plated zinc. Originally, pennies were made entirely from copper, but by 1982, the U.S. Mint switched to a copper-plated zinc core due to the rising cost of copper. This switch brought the weight down from 3.11 grams to 2.5 grams, which is why pennies from 1982 and onward weigh less than older ones. This change in weight and composition marked a significant shift in the penny's production. But it didn't take away its importance to the economy or its collectability to enthusiasts. One reason the 1997 D Lincoln penny is sought after is because of the errors found in some of the coins. These errors, caused during the minting process, make specific coins extremely valuable. Some of the most valuable errors include doubled dies, off-center strikes, and clipped planchets. The doubled die error, for instance, occurs when the die used to stamp the coin shifts slightly, creating a doubled image on certain details, like Lincoln's profile or the words on the coin. Coins with these errors are exceedingly rare and can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Now, let's talk about the big money. What is a 1997 D Lincoln penny worth today? Most 1997 D pennies found in pocket change are worth face value. However, coins in excellent condition, especially those that are certified by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, can be worth much more. Coins graded in mint state condition, especially with the grade of MS67 or higher, are incredibly rare and can command prices in the hundreds. For example, a 1997 D penny graded MS67 recently sold for over $1,000 due to its impeccable condition. And while it may sound surprising, if you happen to have a 1997 D penny with certain error types, that value could jump to several $1,000s in an auction. While no 1997 D penny has reached a $190 million valuation, there's always potential in the numismatic world, where rarity, condition, and demand can drive prices sky high, beyond its dollar value. The 1997 D. Lincoln penny carries historical weight. It connects us with Lincoln, whose legacy continues to be celebrated through the penny. The Lincoln penny has evolved, but its timeless design and role in American culture make it a collector's favorite. Many collectors feel that they're holding a piece of history in their hands, especially with coins in pristine condition or with unique errors. So, how can you find one of these valuable 1997 D pennies? Start by searching through your own change or coin rolls. Look for coins that appear to be in near perfect condition, with no scratches, dents, or discolorations. If you're lucky enough to find a double die or off-center error, that penny could be worth significantly more than face value. Visiting local coin shops or coin shows can also yield hidden gems. And for those serious about collecting, consider investing in a quality magnifying glass or even a digital microscope. Proper inspection is essential to identify any small errors that can add to a coin's value. If you believe you have a valuable 1997 D. Lincoln penny, consider sending it to a grading service like PCGS Professional Coin Grading Service or NGC Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. These companies provide professional assessments of a coin's condition, which can significantly enhance its market value. Once your coin is graded, you can sell it on platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, or specialized coin auction sites. Remember, the better the grade and condition, the higher the price collectors are willing to pay. As the demand for rare coins continues to grow, the 1997 D. Lincoln penny has a bright future in the collecting world. With its classic design, rich history, and potential for unique errors, it's a coin that could see increasing value over time. And who knows, as collectors search for more perfect specimens and rare errors, you might just have a hidden treasure in your pocket. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the world of the 1997 D. Lincoln penny. Remember, every penny tells a story, and sometimes, that story can be worth a fortune. Be sure to check your change, and happy hunting for your next big find. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating insights into the world of coin collecting. What if I told you that this simple-looking penny could be worth a fortune? Yes, you heard that right. This isn't just any penny. This is the 2000 D. Lincoln penny, one of the most intriguing coins in the United States. If you've got one of these in your coin collection, or even lost in an old piggy bank, you might be holding on to something truly remarkable. Let's dive into the fascinating history, the intricate details, and the big money this coin could bring to you. The Lincoln penny, featuring the profile of President Abraham Lincoln, was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, this coin has become one of the most iconic symbols of American currency. For over a century, it has gone through several changes, both in design and composition, but the 2000 D. Lincoln penny stands out for unique reasons. It's minted in the year 2000, at the dawn of a new millennium, and bears a mark from the Denver Mint, indicated by the D under the date. So, what makes this particular penny so interesting? Well, in the year 2000, millions of pennies were produced, but only a small percentage came out of the Denver Mint with certain distinctive features that coin collectors go crazy for. The coin's specific minting process and its high-quality strike make the 2000 D. Lincoln penny highly collectible. For starters, let's talk about its composition. The 2000 D. Lincoln penny is made primarily from zinc, with a thin layer of copper on the surface. Since 1982, pennies in the U.S. shifted from nearly pure copper to a composition of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. This penny weighs precisely 2.5 grams, and while it may feel like an everyday coin, its material composition makes it stand out to collectors. Another factor driving up the value of certain 2000 D pennies is the existence of rare error coins. Error coins are coins that were minted with mistakes, maybe a double strike, off-center alignment, or unusual die flaws. Error coins from the Denver Mint have become hot items in the collector's market. Some of these error pennies can fetch hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars depending on their condition and rarity. Now, let's talk about the most exciting part, the value of these coins. Today, a standard 2000 D penny might only be worth its face value of 1 cent, but rare, well-preserved examples and those with unique minting errors are a different story. For example, a 2000 D Lincoln penny in MS67 condition or higher, that's mint state 67, nearly flawless, can sell for hundreds of dollars. And the better the coin's condition, the higher its potential price. Recently, high-grade, mint-condition 2000D Lincoln pennies have been selling for upwards of $5,000 at auction. There's even talk in the collector community that someday one of these coins might reach an astonishing six figures if found in pristine, original condition. In total, the market value of these coins has reached impressive highs, creating a collective valuation of $446 million for this particular mint year. So, how can you tell if your 2000D Lincoln penny is valuable? Here are some key features to check for mint condition. Look for pennies with minimal scratches, no discoloration, and a brilliant sheen. Error marks. Look for double stamps, off-centering, or any unusual marks. Mint mark. Ensure your penny has the D mark, indicating it's from the Denver Mint. Die variety. Some varieties have unique differences in the details on Lincoln's profile or the wording. Coin experts believe that as more collectors enter the market, the value of high-grade and rare pennies from this era will continue to climb. Coins like the 2000D Lincoln penny are a fascinating investment because they're accessible. Almost everyone has a penny in their pocket, but finding one in outstanding condition can be like finding a needle in a haystack. Did you know that it costs more than a penny to produce each one said coin? The US Mint has explored ways to save on production costs, yet these pennies continue to be produced each year. If you're interested in collecting, here are a few quick tips. Store coins in a cool, dry place to prevent oxidation. Consider getting coin sleeves or cases to preserve high-quality coins. Join a coin club or visit a coin show to learn more about rare finds and trading opportunities. If you believe you have a valuable 2000D Lincoln penny, there are several ways to get it appraised and potentially sell it. Local coin shops, online auction sites, and even coin shows are great places to start. Make sure you have your penny evaluated by a reputable grading service like the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC) to get an accurate value. So there you have it, the 2000D Lincoln penny, a coin that might just be worth more than you ever imagined. Whether you're a serious collector or simply curious about what treasures could be hiding in your pocket, keep an eye out for these fascinating pennies. Who knows, you could be holding onto a small piece of history with a big future value. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about coins, collectibles, and the hidden value in everyday objects, hit that subscribe button and join us on our journey of discovery. And remember, don't underestimate the power of a penny. Dears fellows, today, we uncover the fascinating history, hidden value, and potential big money secrets behind some of the world's most popular coins. We're diving deep into the 2004 1-cent Liberty Lincoln penny. Yes, we're talking about that small, iconic American penny that holds more than meets the eye. But did you know that some Lincoln pennies are considered incredibly rare and valuable, sometimes fetching eye-popping amounts at auctions? Join us as we explore why this particular penny is so captivating, what makes it special, and just how much it could be worth. To understand the 2004 Lincoln penny, we need to go back a bit in history. The Lincoln cent, as we know it, was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the centennial of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Created by Victor David Brenner, this was the first U.S. coin to feature a president's image, marking a shift in American coinage by bringing a symbol of heritage and patriotism to our pocket change. The 2004 Lincoln penny belongs to the series that started in 1959, where the Lincoln Memorial design appeared on the reverse side, replacing the previous wheat ears design. This was done to commemorate Lincoln's role in preserving the Union during the Civil War. It wasn't until 2010 that the reverse was changed again to feature the Union shield. So, let's talk about the specifics of the 2004 Lincoln penny. Here are some details that any collector or enthusiast should know. Weight. The 2004 Lincoln penny weighs 2.5 grams, as it was produced with a copper-plated zinc composition. Since 1982, pennies have been made primarily of zinc 97.5% with a thin copper plating 2.5% diameter. The coin has a diameter of 19.05 mm. Mint marks. 2004 Lincoln pennies were minted at both the Philadelphia No Mint Mark and Denver D Mint Mark facilities. Let's talk about the design that makes this penny so iconic. On the obverse, or front side, we have the classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. His initials, VB, can be seen at the bottom of Lincoln's shoulder, a detail highly prized by collectors. This obverse has remained largely unchanged since its introduction in 1909, making it one of the most recognizable coin faces in U.S. history. On the reverse, we see the Lincoln Memorial, an iconic symbol of Lincoln's legacy and a tribute to his role in American history. This design, created by Frank Gasparo, reminds us of Lincoln's enduring legacy every time we look at this penny. Now, here's where things get interesting for collectors. While the 2004 Lincoln penny is not inherently rare, certain errors and varieties can make specific coins much more valuable than their face value. Some of these errors include 1. Doubled die errors. Look out for doubled features, especially on Lincoln's profile or the words Liberty and In God We Trust. Doubled die pennies from any year, including 2004, can be worth a lot more than a regular penny. 2. Off-center strikes. Pennies that were struck off-center are valued by collectors for their uniqueness. The greater the off-center error, the more valuable it can be. 3. Die cracks. Sometimes, flaws in the die can cause cracks that leave noticeable markings on the penny, creating a unique design that appeals to collectors. Now, let's talk about the real question. How much is the 2004 Lincoln penny worth today? The average 2004 penny found in your pocket change is still worth 1 cent. However, in excellent, uncirculated condition, pennies from 2004 with the Denver D Mint mark can fetch a little more from collectors, usually in the range of $1 to $2, but it's the error coins that could potentially be worth significantly more. Double die varieties, off-center strikes, and other unique errors could fetch prices upwards of $50 to $100 at auction, depending on the severity of the error and the condition of the coin. The right buyer could even pay a premium for a particularly unique error. In recent years, the Lincoln penny series has seen some notable sales, especially with rare varieties and high-grade specimens from the early years. Although the 2004 penny itself hasn't broken any records, pennies from other years have sold for thousands, sometimes even tens of thousands of dollars. The highest prices usually come from coins that have a high-grade mint state or significant, rare errors. For a common penny like the 2004 Lincoln cent, it may not reach record-breaking prices. But there's always a chance that a rare error or unique feature could make it stand out. So, it's definitely worth keeping an eye on any unusual finds. So, why should anyone collect the 2004 Lincoln penny? Well, as one of the last years to feature the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse before the design changed in 2010, the 2004 penny represents a piece of numismatic history. It's affordable, widely available, and part of an iconic American coin series. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, collecting Lincoln pennies is a fantastic way to explore U.S. history through currency. In conclusion, while the 2004 Lincoln penny might not be worth a fortune on its own, it holds immense historical value and connects us to a rich American legacy. Every penny tells a story of its time, of the economy, and of the people who used it. Who knows? That humble penny in your pocket might be holding more value than you ever imagined. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the world of coin collecting. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to keep up with our latest videos on rare coins, valuable currency, and more insights into the collectibles market. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin, and share your story with us. Until next time, happy collecting!